Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to 9 p.m. English News Edition, The Headlines. Working meeting on the implementation of the project to build a new hospital in Pleti. For international scene, 3 new ships left Ukraine port. Those were the headlines, and now welcome to the national news. The Minister of Health, Dr. Ahmed Roble Abdullah, received the Ambassador of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Faisal ibn Sultan Al Qabani, as part of implementation of the project to build a new hospital in Pleti in the presence of Secretary General of Secretary General Dr. Salih Bonaita Turab and the senior official of the department. The discussion focused on the modality of the starting this construction plan of this new general hospital Pleti, hence financed by the Saudi Fund for Development. This project of construction of a new hospital complex of third level high standing current the Minister of Health of the Dr. Roble Ahmed Abdullah define the three level of high standing will place the current hospital depleted from the colonial area. The Minister of Health, Dr. Ahmed Roble Abdullah, said that this construction project is an important historical turning point for the Department of Health that will be allow our country to acquire a hospital structure of regional and with a straightful increase in the current bed capacity of the modern technical platform at the current age of the technology. Thereafter, the Minister of Health, Dr. Ahmed Roble Abdullah, and the Saudi Ambassador Faisal ibn Sultan Al Qabani visited Pleti Hospital, where they were welcomed by the Director General, Mr. Zakaria Aulat Ahmed, and his administrative staff. The two officials visited the different departments and buildings of Pleti Hospital, such as the dialysis department and the hospitalization department of the Metral Pavilion. Indeed, this future construction project of the Pleti Hospital, financed by the Saudi Development Fund, will replace this structure of pavilion type, which are outdated in modern and interconnected hospital complex with a tribal bed capacity and a platform, a technical platform containing each of new technology. The Minister of Health, Dr. Ahmed Roble Abdullah, praised the Jawari Saudi Corporation, which remain one of the most active and longest-lasting in the Republic of Jawari. The Minister also stressed that this unfailing impairment support of Saudi Kingdom has always accompanied our effort for the socio-economic development of our country, and this is the first day of our independence. The Minister of Muslim Affairs and Waqaf Mumin Hassan Bari received yesterday in his office the visit of high-level delegation from Somaliland. The Minister welcomed the Somaliland delegation and expressed his satisfaction of this visit, which will allow him to exchange new issues of common interest. He had extensive discussion with his Somaliland counterpart and accompanying delegation. He then briefly described the mission of his department and effort made in the religious file to promote Islamic values and virtues, aiming at the consolidating social development within the framework of the highlighted the policy of the President of the Republic, His Excellency Muhammad Ghali. Thereafter speaking in this turn, the Somali Minister of Islamic Affairs, Sheikh Abdul Razak Hussein Ali, thanked the Minister for his warm welcome and expressed his willingness to further strengthen cooperation in area within the competence of his department. Then the two ministries recognized various areas worth exploiting in the exchange of expertise and best practice for the development of heritage, Quranic education, administrative of Waqaf and Zakat, as well as the organization of religious services of public interest. Under the high patronage of the Minister of Youth and Culture and Her Excellency Hiba Mumin Hassowe, the secular home of Jabouri Sheraton Hotel hosted the warm ceremony to winners of the Theatre Festival launch on August 1 with 6 community development centers in the reigning. All the state charged, namely the clean ladies, monitors. After presenting the recent meeting by the director of CDC, Ruqiyya and Hassan Sheikh on the reigning of the Holy Quran plays the restorative projection of the theater scene played by the actor of the capital CDC. That is in a speech delivered for the in occasion, the coordinators of the project, Mrs. Fardousa, emphasized the opportunity offered by this theater competition to young people to live during 4 months of enriching experience, diverse, engaging, and motivation. At the end, the lucky winners received from the hands of officials present on site the prize and certificate for their performance under the applause of the audience in a festive and friendly atmosphere. Then the Minister of Youth and Culture, Hexasa Hiwo Umumin, has so welcomed the success of the project. Welcoming the success of this project, thanked the organizers, the NBC, for its support and all the leaders of the MGC for the dedication. For the first on the technique of cleaning the floors, as well as the other surface of the premise of the various medical services. Then the second the service of the premises various medical services, then the second on the method of guards and controls of people attending the premises. These were provided by the technical advisor Hassan Musa Hassan, in charge of public health at the Ministry of Health for the benefit of all the staffs in charge, namely the cleaning ladies and monitors specializing in monitoring technique. It should be noted that this the security and cleaning service of this large modern hospital and in Askaville and are provided by the company Rife and Valley Security in replacement of the company AGS. It was explained in digital and it was explained by digital to the president of the purpose of this brochures through the work of cleaning or maintenance of each or medical center, maintenance in the hospital environment requiring even more precaution and seriousness than in other areas of medical cleaning. Indeed, considering the length of the state and degree of exposure of the patient and taking into account the pathologies which brought them in this place, the risk catching nosocomial infection. Therefore, various procedures have been put in place. Following the relentless fight of the Gendarme National against smuggling in all its forms, traffickers is keeping imagining new methods to circumvent the vigilance of the force of other that some smugglers have chosen to passenger train as a means of the transport for their illicit goods. It was without counting on the vigilance of the Gendarmerie of Railway Transport, which intercepted on August 2, 2022, around the 4 hours at the level of the station of Negad, 2,300 baggage of gas hidden in the compartment of the kitchen of the train of passenger coming from Ethiopia. The market value of this contraband products is estimated at more than 2,300,000. On for international scene, 3 new ships Korean and left Ukraine port this Friday morning. This was announced by the Turkish Ministry of Defense. They will begin a series of regular rotation to supply agricultural market and will initially serve Ireland, England, and Turkey. That's it for this evening. Thanks for your attention and have a wonderful evening.